Hey everybody. If you don't want to see me completely break down, you probably should not watch this. Just go find a recap or something. This is gonna be hard. I had my therapy today, and all I did was talk about this particular thing, and I'm very emotionally drained right now. Okay, I'm really afraid to talk about this. Alright, I'm just gonna say it, because once I do, and it's out there and it's real in my mind, then there's no way I can take him back. She's pregnant. She's due in 3 weeks. Known the whole time? He's known since November. He told me that. So 4 months after we lost August, he impregnated this woman. 4 months. He said, "I'm sorry, but I want to be there for my second son full time. It's a boy." "I'm sorry, but I want to be there for my second son full time. I can't tell you what's best for you, but I can see that I've hurt you too much for us to repair this relationship. I wanted everything to work out. But you need someone who won't remind you of this, and I can't let another child go from my life. He's not August, and he never will be. I wouldn't want him to be, but I have to give him the best life I can." Oh god. I'm sorry. So, as you can see, he's never going to try to come back. And I kept seeing comments of people saying he's definitely going to try to come back and we're going to go through another cycle and all that, but no, he's made his decision. Oh god. I did talk about it with my therapist today. I had my therapy today. I just, it makes me feel like a piece of garbage because I feel like because my body couldn't make a baby, he just threw me away and found somebody who could. I know that. Stupid son of a bitch. Oh god. I know this is gonna sound terrible, but I hope he's miserable. I don't think he's cut out to be a parent, and I hope he's miserable. Like 3 days ago. Yeah, they're both horrible people, and I believe that. And maybe I'm a horrible person too, but that doesn't make them any less horrible, does it? Oh man. It's just I kicked him out on Saturday, but he didn't tell me this until Sunday, weeks ago. I didn't even know he had this relationship until I went to Arkansas this last time, a couple weeks ago. Then he stayed here with me for 2 weeks. Didn't tell me. We talked about how we could fix our marriage. We talked about how we could possibly stay together after his cheating. We made plans. But then when I found out he told her he loved her, I kicked him out. Even though I kicked him out, I still secretly wanted him to come back, but he didn't. And he went to Colorado, and then he went in 2 days. And the second day on Sunday, he sent me that message and told me that. But in the end, he decided he had to go take care of it. So good for him. He said he wanted to try and be with me, but he couldn't do it because and even if by some miracle I could have forgiven that, which I can't. I couldn't because how could I be responsible for that kid not having a father? How could I be like, come be with me anyway, and then that kid's not gonna have a father? Like, it's not the kid's fault. It's not the kid's fault. It's gonna be born into that shitstorm. I didn't see her in Colorado last time I went. I've seen her before, but I didn't. Well, I saw her in a car. This last time that I went, I saw her in a car. But I've seen her before because he worked with her. But I didn't know they were, you know. Yeah. So I guess I did see her 8 months pregnant. Yeah, in the Instagram pictures, but she didn't. I couldn't tell that she was just fat. Well, I asked him, "Do you like fat women?" And he said, "Yeah, a little bit." So make what you will of that. I asked him that the other day, and that's when I asked him, "Are you still attracted to me since I lost weight?" And he said yes. But I mean, of course he's not gonna say no. I'm not attracted to you. I mean, he sure didn't have any problem boning me. So but he did when he started being with her. I was still pretty overweight, so I don't think he did it because I lost weight. But I do feel like he is more attracted to bigger girls. That's what I think. I'm 100% no contact with him. I mean, I don't have any way to contact him except for his email, but I don't think he checks his email because he's like afraid I'm going to email him, and he's very avoidant, so I doubt he would check it even if I did. But I don't have any kind of phone number or anything for him. I have her phone number, obviously, that I got off the phone records, but I'm not going to call her because what the fuck's the point? I mean, I already did it once, and it got me nowhere. I don't even know what I was trying to do. I was just like desperate and in a frenzy with her. But he told me he's a piece of shit and I don't need that in my life. He's going to do the same thing to her. Oh yeah, and it's going to be worse for her. Karma's coming for them. It's going to be worse for her because she's going to have a kid. At least I don't have a kid in the middle of this. Well, I'm still in love with him, even though he did this to me. What kind of sick shit is that? You can't just turn it off. He is a pathological liar. Yes, he lied to me so much. Like, you don't even know the extent of his lies, and he is good at it. He's got a silver tongue. He played both of us, and his lies are so, he can do the most elaborate lies. I don't know how he keeps up with it. I really don't. It's impressive. I told him that too. I was like, the extent of your lies, it's really impressive. I don't know how anybody can do it. Yeah, he did. He wasted all of my childbearing years. Well, that's not only his fault. That's me too. Like, I gave those years to him. I chose to do that. And like, part of me, like, I still love him. I still feel some empathy for him. I still don't think he's evil. I think he's very sick and very confused, and I think he needs help. Thank you so much, Lula Lulu. You think she's got a husband? Guess what? The Mr. Spot is free now. That's exactly right. Be happy, be free, Cindy. Love from Argentina. That's right. He's got a new opening in his life. He'll go find himself another girl now. And I hope to have purple flowers all over it, but they all peeled off, and there's just like a little remnant left and like some dirt. It's so awful looking. I need to get a new phone case. I know I'm very vulnerable right now, and I'm talking to, like, let me see, one, two, three different guys. I couldn't even remember how many. I'm talking to three different guys right now, and you know what's crazy? One of them, this is so freaking insane. One of these guys, he messaged me on a dating site, and he was like, "Do I know you?" He's like, "I swear I know you. Did you used to have a MySpace back in the day?" And I was like, "Holy shit! This guy, I used to talk to this guy on MySpace like 15 years ago, like right before Andrew and I got together." Message me back is the one I'm most interested in because he plays guitar and he's into witchcraft and he is really cute. He's like my number one choice out of the guys I'm talking to, but he hasn't messaged me back in a while, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I said something stupid, and I'm just like, my panties drop. B is just my friend, and he's married. The chat went crazy. B is married. His wife is on one of my vlogs. It was always wonderful to me, and I loved them. I got the feeling that after I made my first video about him leaving me, that's kind of like when they turned against me. I don't know for sure. And his mom was still like, when I went to Arkansas, I called his mom like several times, and she talked to me, and she helped me like get in contact with him. So I didn't think that she hated me. And then Andrew told me that she loved me and everything, but now she won't talk to me. So I guess she thinks I'm gonna be crazy and shit, which I don't blame her. You know, I probably, if she would answer the phone for me, I probably would have been crazy as hell. So she probably did the right thing blocking me, where he was. Yeah, I want to care for someone. That's what it is. Yeah. I mean, I like to be cared for, but I like to be cared for in a certain way. But I like to care for a man. I like to care for a man financially, and like also I like to like cook and clean and do shit like that. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not. The thing is, I'm not that motherly. Like when Andrew and I discussed when we were gonna have a kid, he is definitely the more nurturing one in the relationship. Like he's very nurturing, and that's something I know that stupid son of a bitch. Oh god. I know this is gonna sound terrible, but I hope he's miserable. I don't think he's cut out to be a parent, and I hope he's miserable. I would love to. I don't want to go by myself. Like Andrew and I always talked about going together. We were gonna go to Japan together. We had so many plans and dreams. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure she was well. She was really pissed that he was with me for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, she was. Because when I called her, she was pissed. Oh, I forgot to tell you one thing she said. When I said, "Can I need to talk to Andrew?" and she said, "Why? So you guys can get together and fuck." She said that, and I said, "No, I will never let him touch me again because all I can do is see him on top of you." That's what I told her. Yeah, she's not classy. But I could tell she was bitter and jealous about that she knew he'd been with me. I couldn't believe she picked up. She picked up twice. She picked up once and then she hung up on me and then I called her back and she picked up again. And then she didn't pick up again. I called her again, she didn't pick up after that. I went back and looked at all the phone numbers on Andrew's, on that, like, so like with Verizon, you can go back and look at the history, the call history. And I saw this one number that had called his phone like a whole bunch of times, right around the time, it was like right around the time, one time that he had come back with me. And I was like, that's gotta be her number. And so I wrote it down and there was like two different numbers. I don't know if another one was like some other number she was using, but anyway, I called that one, it was her. I should have said, "Hi, is this a trash company? Because I just sent my trash off to you." I think he's having a midlife crisis. I think I am also having a midlife crisis. I think both of us have just gone off the fucking deep end. That's what I have to do. So we went all the like basically we went back to like our first therapy session. Like we got to start all over now because you're back to the beginning. So let's do it. We're gonna do one moment at a time, one thing at a time. Oh, I know I have to open my packages back there. I know I do, but I'm just like I don't know if I can do it right now. I got that pile of packages back there. I don't know where he works now. I'm sure he's got another job by now or a job interview or something. He always gets a job. It was something. I'm not really close to Mrs. B. We don't really have a lot in common. We've never like really been close or anything, so not really. So if I have bipolar disorder, and actually Andrew brought this up to me when he was here that I might be bipolar. I don't know. because I felt like I didn't think that I had like mania and stuff. I didn't think I had like manic episodes and stuff because you don't get that with BPD. But when I looked back on the things that I did, especially when I went to Colorado, I feel like I could have been manic, but I don't know. I don't know, and I have never had a diagnosis of that, so I don't know. I probably have a life because my heart is broken and my world is shattered, and streaming is the only thing I have, so fuck you. Did somebody ban her? Yeah. You think those last words I said to him will stick with him forever? I hope so. Yeah, I know all that. You need to love yourself and be alone and all that bullshit, but I just want a man. I don't even care. Like, that's how I feel. I don't think he's evil. I think he's just hurt and broken and flawed. And unfortunately, he hurt me in the process. All right, y'all. Well, it's 9 o'clock, so I gotta go because I have to get up really early in the morning. I have to get the dogs to the fucking boarding place at like 8 a.m. I have to get all my shit together still. I should have done it earlier today, but I was having a really hard time. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here. This was like the hardest stream I've ever had to do, and I didn't even want to admit all this shit. I didn't want to put it out in the world, but it's the truth. What's happening to me? So, like I said, you won't see anything from me for like probably the next 5 days. But when I get back, I'll publish the vlogs from the trip. So, I will see you guys. Thank you so much. I'll post on Instagram when I can. So if you want to know how it's going and stuff, I'll try to post on there. Thank you everybody. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the super chats and everything. I really appreciate it. All right, y'all. Good night, and I will see. Like I said, I'll see you in like 5 days. Hopefully. Bye.